In this video, we will be walking you through the steps of adding a service project schedule for a volunteer or group. Service projects have always allowed you to track hours for those volunteers who may operate more independently or inconsistently. Service project schedules allow you to construct a framework or calendar based on the dates and times a volunteer plans to serve. Generally, this is used to forecast volunteer engagement where you might already have an agreement with a volunteer. Before we proceed, it should be noted that if you are looking to create a schedule that any person can register for, you should look to use normal or time slot events instead. To create or manage a schedule for a particular volunteer or group within an existing service project, click on Search Manage Existing Opportunities from the main dashboard and locate the project. Click on the name of the project to view the main menu for it, and then select Manage Service Project Schedule. This menu allows you to view and manage current schedules as well as create new ones. To create a new schedule, start by choosing a volunteer or group that has already been approved and registered for this project from the list at the top of the page. If you do not see the volunteer or group that you're looking for, you will need to back up a step and register them for the event first. If you choose a group, you'll need to enter the general number of people that will be coming to volunteer. Next, enter the start and end dates and times for the first shift. Add any notes if you'd like, and click the button to Create Service Project Schedule Entry. Once the initial shift is scheduled, you can repeat it over a date range. To do so, you will click on the corresponding button to the left, and you will see a pop-up box where you can choose the parameters. Choose the specific day or days of the week that the volunteer plans to serve. Then choose the frequency of their scheduled shifts. Select the date you would like the repeating shifts to begin, which should be the date of the second shift. Then enter the last date that the volunteer will be serving on this schedule. You can set the end date as far out as the end date of the project, or up to a year past the start date. Lastly, click Create Repeating Schedule. Once the schedule is built in, you can view all the times that the volunteer is scheduled on the bottom portion of the page. If you need to remove one or more of the entries, you can click the checkbox next to them, and then click Delete Selected Schedule Entry at the bottom of the page. If at some point the volunteer cannot complete the rest of their scheduled shifts, you can click the Delete Repeating Schedule button to the left of the volunteer's name to delete that entry and the rest moving forward. It is important to note that creating this schedule does not give the volunteer any credit hours. It simply lets you know when they are planning to serve. Volunteers can use the sign-in console to sign in and out to log their time, or you can log their hours from this screen. To do so, you would choose the appropriate scheduled entry from the list and click the Log Hours button at the bottom of the page. A stopwatch icon will appear so you can see at a glance that the hours are logged and that the volunteer will be credited. If the volunteer arrived early or stayed late, you can adjust their hours in the Add View Volunteer or Group Service Project Hours menu, just like you normally would. One excellent way to use these activity schedules is to view or print the administrative calendar, which you can access from the Opportunity dashboard. To see this calendar, click Display Calendar View. This calendar will show the same set of events and projects that you have searched for. And as a reminder, the default view is all open opportunities. So if you'd like to limit what you see here, you can do so by searching for a set of events or projects. You will see each scheduled service project activity as its own entity on this calendar view, with the name of the volunteer and the project, as well as the time. If you'd like to print this calendar, use the Print Calendar option at the top of the page, and then select if you'd like to print the entire month or a singular week.